Hey drivers, it's Tandra from TSHill Logistics. I want to talk about something today that doesn't get talked about enough in the trucking industry, especially when it comes to team drivers. We all know that driving is exhausting in itself, but imagine if you had to sleep while the truck was still moving. That's the reality for team drivers. And it's not just uncomfortable, but it can literally affect your health and your safety. As a dispatcher, I talk with drivers all the time, and this happens to come up a lot. You finish an 11-hour stretch behind the wheel, your eyes are burning, and your body is worn out. But instead of parking and shutting down for the night, you climb into the bunk while your partner takes the wheel. The truck is hitting bumps, the engine is humming, and your body is still on high alert. It's like you're still driving even though you're lying down. Now think about trying to rest in that situation. Your heart rate is elevated, your muscles don't relax, and any sleep that you happen to get is not good sleep. Over time, that kind of relentlessness can break your body down. It affects your mood, your decision making, and even your safety when it's your turn to get back behind the wheel. And this is not just what drivers feel. There's actually research to back this up. Studies done with team drivers have shown that sleep in a moving truck is lighter and it constantly gets interrupted. Noise and vibrations in the sleeper berth makes it harder to get into deep, restorative sleep. On top of that, most team schedules fight against your natural body's resting clock. When you're forced to rest at odd hours, your circadian rhythm is off, and that makes fatigue even worse. And NIOSH have even flagged this. They said that flat out, chronic sleep is a huge problem in trucking, and it directly increases crash risk. That's why there's ongoing research, like the Test for Rest project, looking specifically at team drivers to figure out better solutions. So if you ever thought to yourself, wow, I feel way more tired waking up than I did when I went to sleep, well, you're not losing your mind. You actually are more tired. And the science confirms what you're living. I care about your mental health, your anxiety levels, and your well being on the road. So I'm going to share a few practical tips that you can use to get better sleep. Routine is king. If you and your partner can keep the same schedules every day, one person runs during the day, the other person runs during the night, your body's clock at least has the opportunity to adjust. Switching around every trip, it just keeps you jet lagged. You can also engineer the sleeper. So you have to get serious about blocking noise and vibrations. A mattress topper, earplugs, and blackout curtains or white noise can really go a long way. It adds up quite a bit. And keep your berth cool, about 60 to 70 degrees. Also watch your timing. Use caffeine early in your shift, not later in the day or right before bed. And if you're going to eat really heavy meals, just do that when you wake up, not when you're headed off to sleep. And don't underestimate hydration. Front load your water. Taper off before you lie down so that you're not up every hour. Take micro breaks seriously. If you're nodding off or if you can't remember like the last few miles you drove, it's not something that you should be powering through. That's a red flag. Park and sleep it out. Fatigue is a killer. And bank real sleep whenever you can. On those days when you actually park and you shut down for a full night, just get to sleep right away. Treat it like a recovery. Your brain and your body needs those deeper cycles to keep you sharp and crisp. Now, trucking is really demanding, and team driving adds a whole nother extra layer. But the truth is, if you don't take care of your sleep, it'll cost you in ways that no load is worth. If you're a team driver and you want a dispatcher that looks after the whole you and not just the truck, book a call with me. The link is below. And the resources I just talked about are also below. Stay safe out there. We need you guys. Have a good one.